Hi everybody, it's day 5, video number 5, beginning a new day. And let's jump in. This is the beginning of a new day. God has given me this day to use as I will. I can waste it or use it for good. What I do today is important because I'm exchanging a day of my life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, leaving in its place something that I have traded for it. I want it to be gain, not loss, good, not evil, success, not failure, in order that I shall not regret the price that I paid for it. So, yesterday, I did some work. I got some things done. I took care of some of my to-dos, not all of them, fortunately. I added a new FAQ page to my website, frequently asked questions for those who might not know what I'm talking about. I added 2 new products. I added intelligent and encouraging, 2 great words, and that would look great on the front of a t-shirt. I did not finish adding unisex to all of the existing products on my website, so that needs to get done today. That'll be my to-do for today. So I did pretty good. I got quite a bit of work done. I had a lot of personal stuff that I was managing yesterday, so I was happy to get at least 2 2/3 of it done. What did I learn? There wasn't a lot of learning. It was kind of maintenance and upkeep stuff. One thing I wanted to note for you guys is, as you are building stuff for your website, most small business side hustlers are probably building a website. If you're not building a website, you should be building a website. I can tell you that. That's my first tip. You want a website. You got to have a website. Some kind of online presence where you can send people. So if you're not doing that, press the pause button and do that. That needs to get done. So what I was going to say is, if you're adding stuff to your website, say a page, primarily a page, because I added the FAQ page, which made me think of it. We were talking SEO yesterday, search engine optimization, as a reminder, and the importance of keywords. So when you're doing a new page, and whatever web platform you're using, website builder, website platform, whether it's WordPress or it's Squarespace or it's VIKES or whatever those website providers are that you're using, you're going to have the opportunity to add a title for that page, and you're going to have the opportunity to add what they call a meta description. So we were talking about Google yesterday, and Google has a little listing for every business or relevant search result that they find when you type something in their keyword or their word search. That is in essence a title and a meta description, or a little blurb about what that page is that they would take you to if you clicked it. So you have the ability as a business owner to identify what that title is and what that meta description is. So remember, keywords will help you come up in search results when somebody types in certain keywords. And you have to figure out what keywords you want to be relevant for the page that you're going to send them to. So on that page, you need to use your keyword or keyword phrase. It can be as simple as intelligent, or it could be a long tail keyword, which is people with high intelligence. That would be a long keyword. So the example that I would like to give you is, a title needs to have your keyword in it once, and it has to be verbatim, however you think that person is going to type it into the search bar. And then the meta description can have it in there twice. Once is probably better. Twice is okay. 3 times is too much, because then you're just trying to push it too hard, and Google will take notice of that, and they don't like that. So as you're writing the title, to be relevant with what people are able to read when they see the result, it can only have 70 characters, and a character is a letter, a space, a symbol, anything 70 letters wide. That's it. And then the meta description, I believe, is still 159 characters. I think they drop off at 160. So if you can keep your meta description to 159 characters and your title to 70 characters, that's what you want. I'm using Shopify for my website. In their title section and in their meta description section, they have the ability for the person to have like 300 characters and 100 characters. It's too much. So if you're not savvy enough to know a little bit about SEO, you may not put your keyword far enough in front for Google to see it. So, or to prioritize it. So that's why I'm giving these tips, because those website builders aren't necessarily built for SEO in all instances. So you kind of have to do a little homework, and you kind of have to, and I'm trying to give you a leg up, right, on everybody else who's trying to do something with that keyword. So these little instances are going to help you perform a little better when it comes to people looking for that search result. So again, in the title, use your keyword. In the meta description, use your keyword at least once, if not twice. Now, it can be a little time consuming in trying to figure out how to say what is on an entire page in 159 characters. It is worth the effort, because that's how people are going to find you organically on the internet. So take the time to figure that out. It is a strategy that you have to put into play. So that's my tip for the day. So I did it with my FAQ page yesterday. That was the reason why I wanted to give you that tip. Some people I wanted to give some thanks to. I had the chance to get together with a couple of buddies, James Brosh and Daniel Hollerong, last night, and I wanted to give them props for, they asked me, so tell me about this, this new venture you're on. I played a little coy, but they started regurgitating like half of the stuff that I was talking about in these videos. So it was pretty cool to see that they had, spent some time with it. Daniel's put some comments on my YouTube channel, which is awesome. By the way, another tip that people told me for your YouTube, if you do a video, like it yourself and add a comment for yourself. That's something I have to do. I haven't done that, but apparently that helps with SEO. YouTube in particular, they're looking, Google, who owns YouTube, are looking at how long people are watching your videos and whether they're liking your videos and whether they're commenting on your videos. And the more that you have of those, Google will rank you higher in search results and offer your videos for people to watch. So Daniel has been very diligent about putting some comments on my videos, so I wanted to give him props for that. He is a Google maestro, so he knows how this game works. So I wanted to give him props. And James, out of left field, just said, he started just like verbatim spitting out what I was talking about in the videos, and he totally surprised me. So that was cool. So I just wanted to say thanks for that, guys. That was really awesome, actually. So thanks for giving me the time and, following along. That was cool. And Daniel was nice enough to say, hey, I'll help you with whatever you need. So, that kind of support has been great these last few days. So thanks, guys. The other one I wanted to thank is Amy McCarty. She's a former classmate of mine, and she is out in California. She's been working in media for quite some time. She just got a new job with a company called Impact. I want to say it's Impact Theory. Yes, it's Impact Theory, and it's basically a gentleman by the name of Tom, I might butcher this, Billieu or Billier or something like that. He's made a lot of money, originally in the nutrition world. Quest Nutrition was his big venture, and now he's kind of doing his own entrepreneurial stuff, and he's put something together called Impact Theory University. And Amy was nice enough to reach out to me via Facebook and tell me about it, because it's totally in line with what we're trying to do with True Mydentity. So I went to check it out, and it was pretty wicked. And I hope she has a really good experience there, because it looks like it could be really cool and rewarding. So Amy, I wanted to say thank you for the heads up on that. I'm definitely going to watch. I'm following Tim on YouTube. I'm going to watch his videos. He's got some great content, doing some interviews with some pretty cool people. So that was awesome. Thank you for that insight. And another thing for you entrepreneurs out there who are going to be doing this side hustle stuff, this kind of networking is so important. Like I said, I just referenced a friend of mine who is really strong in doing Google. I just referenced a friend of mine who is working for an organization trying to do something similar that I'm doing, and I'm going to learn from them. I mean, when you start talking to people about what you're doing, presenting yourself to the public, things come your way when you put yourself out there. So, get up and do it. That's all I can say. People will help you naturally, and I'm hoping that I can help people with these videos too. So this is kind of a scratch my back, scratch your kind of thing. That's why I'm giving thanks to certain individuals every time. All right, so that being said, and Amy, by the way, I'll put a link in this so you get a good backlink out of it. I know you understand how the game works, and I'm going to definitely do that. So that'll be a little value. I mean, I'm not a powerful channel, but coming out of YouTube, it's a good backlink to have. So I'll make sure to do that. As far as to-dos for today, I'm going to take it easy on myself. I'm going to finish up that last to-do of putting unisex in all the products, so I'm going light today. I have a lot of personal things to take care of today, work around the house, and I got to get some numbers together for my actual 9-to-5 job. And the Vikings are playing. Big game today against New Orleans Saints. Go Vikes! So, that actually leads me to my word of the day, which is an interesting one, a little different. Magical is the word that I have chosen today. And I don't know, you guys may remember this Minneapolis miracle that happened not so long ago, where a gentleman by the name of Stefon Diggs caught this incredible pass and somehow made it to the end zone with a walk-off touchdown to win a playoff game against the New Orleans Saints. Huh. Rematch. Here we go again. That's why I chose magical. Magical moments like that, they happen every day. If you're lucky enough to be a part of it or an instigator of them, that's why I chose this word. There is magical, quote-unquote, stuff happening all over. And with people are very... People find things that are abnormal or break the norm or unexplainable or unfathomable, just things that are not right in the mind of who we are, is a magical thing. And there's intrigue there, and people love it. And Minneapolis miracles is another one. So our society is built on the intrigue of magical. And the reason I'm using magical right now is because, one, I want the Vikings to come up with a magical moment, because I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it out against the Saints. They're a tough team, and we've been up and down. So inconsistency has been a killer, and I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it together here. If we can, awesome. If we can't, so be it. But the magical thing is, when it comes to you as an individual, you have the propensity to, you have the ability to surprise people. And those can be mini magical moments. Just to do something out of the blue. I was actually was actually surprised last night when I went out with the guys last night. They took me to a whiskey speakeasy place, and it's literally like they run it like a speakeasy. Like the name of the front marquee on the name of the place isn't what it actually is, and you can't find it. It's hidden in the back of the restaurant. They were surprised I even found it because I didn't ask anybody. I was just looking around. I didn't even know if I was at the right place because it wasn't the name they gave me. But when I walked in, it literally was magical. I mean, it was like going back in time. They had a wall of amazing whiskeys. It was a beautiful place, and I really liked the setup of it. I can't remember the name of it because it was like a secret name. But anyway, those kinds of little surprises that you can do for people are little mini magical things. And I think if you are an individual who likes to be that kind of knock people back a little bit off their feet, give them something good to shake them up a little bit, I think that's a good thing. I think that's magical. So with that, I'm off. Have a good one, guys.